They say Scotland will steal your heart, but what they don't tell you is how quietly it does it. It's not loud or flashy. One minute you're driving through endless green valleys, and the next, you've stopped the car, realizing you're staring at something you can't even put into words. This isn't about bagpipes or kilts. This is about raw beauty, untamed history, and a land that feels almost alive. If you've ever wanted to escape to a place where time slows down and nature still runs wild, Scotland might just be that place. From mist-covered lochs to lonely stone towers perched on cliffs, every inch of this country feels like a painting that somehow came to life. But here's the thing. Scotland isn't just for the Instagram traveler. It's for anyone who wants to feel something again. To breathe cold air that tastes like rain. To walk paths where warriors, monks, and dreamers once stood. So today we're taking you on a journey through Scotland's most breathtaking spots. Places that will make you stop scrolling, look up, and maybe, just maybe, start packing. Here's the problem with Scotland. It's impossible to capture in a single photo or even one trip. Most tourists rush from castle to castle, snapping selfies, and miss the quiet moments that define it. The real Scotland isn't in brochures. It's in the fog that drifts through Glencoe, the sound of waves crashing in the Hebrides, or the whisper of wind through ancient ruins that have outlived empires. So forget the guidebooks. We're going off the beaten path to discover the true heart of Scotland. 1. Glencoe, the valley that remembers. Imagine a valley so deep and green it looks like the earth itself opened up to breathe. That's Glencoe. It's one of the most hauntingly beautiful places in the Highlands. Mountains rise sharply on both sides, waterfalls cut through black rock, and low-hanging clouds make the whole place look dreamlike. But there's history here too, a dark one. In 1692, the Clan MacDonald was massacred here after offering hospitality to government soldiers. It's said the land still mourns that night. Even now, when the mist rolls in, Glencoe feels alive, like it's remembering. If you stop your car near the Three Sisters Peaks at dawn, you might just feel that ancient sorrow, and the peace that followed it. 2. The Isle of Skye, land of fairy pools and myths. Cross the Skye Bridge, and the world changes. The Isle of Skye is a place of extremes. Towering cliffs, endless moors, and skies that shift color by the minute. The fairy pools near Glenbrittle look unreal. Crystal clear streams tumbling through volcanic rock, glowing blue under sunlight. Locals say the fairies still bathe there at night. Then there's the Old Man of Storr, a giant rock formation that looks like it was sculpted by gods. Hike up during sunrise, and the view feels otherworldly. On a windy day, you'll hear the gusts whistle through the stones, as if the island itself is speaking. Skye isn't just a place, it's a feeling that follows you home. 3. Edinburgh. A city frozen between centuries, Edinburgh isn't your typical capital. It's a city layered like a story. Medieval lanes on top of Georgian avenues, ghost tours running next to bookstores. You can climb Arthur's Seat, an ancient volcano, for a full view of the city, cobbled streets below, castle perched high above. Walk down the Royal Mile and every doorway seems to whisper history. You'll pass pubs older than most countries, and hear buskers playing tunes that could make even the rain sound romantic. The best part? When night falls, the city glows golden, and from Calton Hill, the skyline looks like something straight out of a dream. 4. Loch Ness, where myth meets mystery. You've heard the legend, the monster, Nessie. But Loch Ness is mysterious even without it. The loch is enormous, over 20 miles long and so deep that sunlight never reaches the bottom. You can take a boat tour from Fort Augustus, and as you glide across the still dark water, there's a strange sense of calm, mixed with the feeling that something might just be watching. Urquhart Castle stands in ruins on its shore, a silent witness to centuries of battles and stories. Whether or not you believe in monsters, there's something undeniably magical about this place. Maybe the legend survives because people want to believe, and here it almost feels possible. 5. The Cairngorms, the heartbeat of the Highlands. If Scotland had a soul, it would live in the Cairngorms. This massive national park stretches across the Central Highlands, full of rugged mountains, crystal lochs, and ancient pine forests. Red deer wander freely. Golden eagles soar overhead. And hidden deep within, tiny villages like Braemar and Ballader feel untouched by time. Visit in winter, and you'll see snow-capped peaks glowing under the northern sun. Come in summer, and rivers sparkle as salmon leap upstream. You can hike, ski, or just sit by a fire in a stone lodge and listen to the wind outside. The Cairngorms aren't just a park. They're a reminder that wild beauty still exists in the world. 6. The Outer Hebrides. Scotland's wild edge. Few places on Earth feel as remote, or as pure, as the Outer Hebrides. Reaching these islands feels like traveling to the edge of the map. On the Isle of Harris, you'll find beaches like Luskentyre, white sand, turquoise water, and silence so complete you can hear the ocean breathe. Drive a little further and you'll see crofts, tiny stone cottages with thatched roofs, standing against the wind, symbols of Scotland's resilience. When the sun sets, the sky explodes with color, and for a moment, it feels like the whole world is standing still. Here the wild doesn't scare you, it welcomes you. 7. Glenfinnan Viaduct, the train through the Highlands. You've seen it in movies, the sweeping arches, the steam engine, the view that looks like something from a fantasy novel. The Glenfinnan Viaduct isn't just a bridge, it's a symbol of Scotland's magic. Stand on the hillside and wait. Soon you'll hear the whistle, and then the Jacobite steam train appears, chugging across the bridge with white smoke trailing behind. It's the same train used for the Hogwarts Express, but even if you're not a Harry Potter fan, the scene will give you chills. Below, Loch Shiel stretches into the distance, reflecting the mountains like a mirror. It's pure cinematic perfection. 8. The Orkney Islands, secrets older than history. Up north, where the wind never stops and the waves crash hard, you'll find the Orkney Islands, a place that defies time. Here at Skara Brae, you can walk through homes built over 5,000 years ago, older than Stonehenge or the pyramids. The stone furniture still stands, untouched by centuries. Then there's the Ring of Brodgar, a massive stone circle that glows orange under the midnight sun. No one knows exactly why it was built, but standing among those stones, you feel something ancient, something human. The Orkneys aren't just ruins, they're reminders of how small we are compared to time itself. 9. The North Coast 500, the Road of Dreams, forget Route 66. Scotland's North Coast 500 might be the most scenic drive on the planet. Stretching over 500 miles around the Northern Highlands, this road takes you through cliffs, castles, beaches, and mountain passes that seem too beautiful to be real. Every turn reveals something new, maybe a waterfall dropping into the sea, or a herd of Highland cows grazing by the roadside. Stop at places like Duncansby Head for dramatic sea stacks, or Dunrobin Castle, which looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. You'll meet locals who'll invite you in for tea, and you'll start to realize the journey itself is the destination. 10. The Isle of Iona, the Island of Peace. Tiny, quiet, and endlessly calming, Iona might be the most peaceful place in all of Scotland. It's small enough to walk across in a day, but its spiritual weight is massive. The Iona Abbey, founded in the 6th century, has been a place of pilgrimage for over 1,000 years. Many Scottish kings, including Macbeth, are said to be buried here. But beyond the history, Iona has a presence, a silence that feels sacred. Standing on the beach, watching the Atlantic crash against ancient rocks, you can feel something shift inside you. It's not dramatic, it's just peace. The moment it hits you is quiet. Maybe it's while standing in Glencoe as rain begins to fall, or hearing bagpipes echo through Edinburgh's old streets, or watching the last light fade over Skye. You realize Scotland doesn't need to prove itself. It doesn't try to be beautiful, it just is. Its power lies in stillness, in history, and in the way it makes you feel connected to something older, deeper, and very real. So what makes Scotland's beauty so different? It's not just the landscapes, it's the emotion behind them. The blend of wild nature, deep history, and people who carry centuries of pride in their hearts. It's a country where every ruin tells a story, Every hill hides a legend, and every journey teaches you something new. You don't just see Scotland, you feel it, and it never really lets you go. If you love this journey through Scotland, hit subscribe and get ready for our next adventure.